Republican Representative Louis Gohmert is, like several other Republicans have, now threatening a civil war if the Democrats successfully impeach Donald Trump. Here is what Louis Gohmert had to say on Thursday after the Democrats took that vote to formalize the impeachment process. You gotta give me a second, I gotta put on my Louis Gohmert voice here. Never in the history of this country have we had such gross unfairness that one party would put armed guards with guns to prevent the duly authorized people from being able to hear their witnesses and see them for themselves. That's not the kind of evidence that a coup should be based on. Wait, hold up. That's not the kind of evidence that a coup should be based on. So hold up, dude. What kind of evidence do we base a coup on? I mean, first of all, this isn't a coup, but you're saying, like, if it is a coup, you got to have better coup evidence. Yikes. If we're going to have what they're trying to... Jesus Christ, this man can't speak. If we're going to have what they're trying to legalize as a coup, we ought to have a right to see each of those witnesses. It's about to push this country to a civil war if they were to get their wishes. And if there's one thing I don't want to see in my lifetime, I don't want to ever have participation in, it's a civil war. Some historian, I don't remember who, said guns are only involved in the last phase of a civil war. Well, thank you, Mr. Gohmert. I think you made your point quite clear. Look, here's the thing. He's talking about the fact that, yes, Republicans obviously a week ago stormed the impeachment hearing with their cell phones out, which was illegal in that area, took videos, which again was illegal in that area, and they got thrown out. And now I guess they've got guards there. And Louis Gohmert thinks that having guards there is the Democrats saying, hey, we're ready for a civil war. We got a guy out here with a gun. We're going to shoot you all up, I guess, Gohmert thinks. Here's the thing. This isn't just about crazy Louis Gohmert, who, yes, is definitely crazy. This is about the fact that Republicans have no defense of the president. So they're attacking the process. They're threatening some kind of civil war. They're warning us, or at least the president is, with economic ruin if we impeach him. All because they can't defend the actual evidence. Adam Schiff pointed out that starting possibly as early as next week, we're going to get the transcripts from the depositions that have taken place behind the closed doors. Everything that's happened so far, we're about to know about it. And what that's going to do is that is going to effectively murder every talking point that the Republicans have come up with to try to derail this impeachment process. It's going to show us that, contrary to what idiot Matt Gaetz has said, Republicans have had plenty of opportunities to question them. We're going to see all the questions Republicans asked. We're going to see how much time Republicans had to ask questions. But that's beside the point. That's just about their stupid talking points to misdirect us. What we're also going to see is all these parades of folks that said, yeah, there was a quid pro quo. Yeah, there was a quid pro quo. Yeah, there was a quid pro quo. Because there's lots of them. And we know that for a fact. And then suddenly Republicans are going to realize they can't attack the process anymore. Suddenly I've got to defend all these horrible things that the public now knows about. And that is going to be very unpleasant for people who aren't very intelligent like Louis Gohmert. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.